Hi and welcome to the next tutorial. Today I will show you how to make a glass timbre sample and hold modulation that will be very useful in your PsyTrance productions. Let's start. Okay, so here we are. As usually, I would like you to listen to the sequence that I prepare, especially for each tutorial. So let's have a listen. Okay, so it was a short presentation of the sequence, and as you can see and hear, I do have a kind of a 303 lead here. I just use it, I will use it in the sequence maybe as a background for our sample and hold Glassy lead, but as you've heard, just in a few steps we can actually make this sound like 3 different leads. One like a 303, second like a pluck speeding type of lead, and the third one like a super saw. So yeah, that's kind of cool sound. If you'll be interested in it, I can make a tutorial for it. Just let me know in the comment section. But today we will do Glassy type of sample and hold lead, and I will use Harmor to do it. And I will use Harmor because it has a special function. First of all, I will use the default preset, which is a pure saw wave. I will decrease the volume a little bit, so it's not clipping. And I will go straight to the filter section, and I will choose my filter, which is a custom shape, so you can create your own filter shape. For example, something like this will be a low-pass filter. Something like this will be a bandpass filter. But I want to do something different here, so I will reset this filter and I will draw something like this. So this is going to be something like a double tiny bandpass filter, which is kind of cool. And I will go down a little bit with the sound. Okay, so from this position I can actually manipulate the wideness, the width of this filter. So it's kind of Foreman type of modulation here. And of course you can move the position of the cutoff filter. Okay, so now I will move to the envelope section and I will activate the tempo sync, and I will draw some kind of a simple sample and hold type of modulation here. And this modulation is going to be applied, it is applied to the filter frequency knob right here. So let's draw it. As you can see, I'm not using the full spectrum of this modulation, because the full range, sorry, of this modulation, because I want this filter to be moving something around here, so it's not going like dramatically down or up in the frequency spectrum. So yeah, that's why I do it like this. Okay, so this is this darker line represents that the bar is finished. So I want to set the loop here. So as I press the key, the whole sequence is being played again, is being looped. Okay. Now I will use the unison because I want this sound to be a little bit more wider, and I want like two voices here. Okay, the second thing I'll do, I will go to the volume section and I will set some kind of a simple gate or ARP. Okay, something like this, but I will, for example, change it a little bit like that. Okay, and now the key function here is when you go to the resonance section, Harmor has a special noise resonance. So it creates kind of bleeps and kind of a glassy timbre here. And when you manipulate the wideness of this resonance, you can actually achieve those glassy type of timbre. And actually this sound is pretty ready here, but I can use delay as usual to make some more space. And actually this sound is ready, but I will do one more thing here. I will copy all the A part and will paste it to the B part. So now we have like two parts playing the same thing together. So when I'm at B now, I will go to the envelope, go to the filter section, and I will flip vertically this modulation. So now each part will be playing vertically the sample and hold modulation, and it's going to sound like this. So the spectrum is more full, there's more happening in the sound, and it's kind of more like a four-man type of sound because of opposite modulations. And now this lead really sounds like it should. So let's just put it in a piano roll. The bass is in a G note, so I'll put it the same here, and let's listen now. Okay, I think it sounds very nice, but I will go to the LFO section, and I want this LFO to be changing the position of the filter in time, so the sequence is not being repeated every one bar. It's going to be different, but you have to set it like not on a half or a whole bar, but something in between, so it's not so obvious. And in the A section, I can copy this to part A, and I will just set it in opposite way and a little bit, change it a little bit, so now the sound's going to be a little more alive. Right? So it's not going to be repeated every 4 steps, every 1 bar. So let's have a listen to it again. Okay, I think it sounds very, very nice, and this is the sound very useful in PsyTrance. And for me, it sounds kind of positive. It's not so scary like most of nighttime PsyTrance families. It's very, very positive. That's why I use the minor 7 scale, which also is kind of happy. in this lead, and now I can just see how it's gonna go with my 303 lead. Okay, so that's it. That was a very simple tutorial how to do a Glassy type of sample and hold lead that can be used both as a foreground and as a background. You can decide where you want to put it. So that's it for today. I hope you like this tutorial. Have a good day. Peace.